So Cubase 4.1 is finally here, and with it comes the ability to do sidechaining without the need for any third-party plugins. It's all done internally, and it's done very elegantly as well. So I'm going to show you how we do this. The music you're hearing is a recreation of one of the Enzyme Black tracks, a track called Deadline 2012. And to recreate this, I've used the Halion 1. So you can see here these main strings. This is a MIDI instrument track, and this is routed to the Halion 1, so there is a string trio preset. Also, there is a high string here. This is another preset on the Halion 1 called the Stereo ST2. And then we've got the cello 2, another Halion 1. So, you know, all of these musical elements are coming from the Halion 1s, and I'm going to use a group channel track to route these together, and then I'm going to take the kick, feed the signal in, and I'm going to duck the volume of the strings. You know, it's a very popular effect. So to do this, let's set up the group channel track in stereo. That's fine, and let's call this string section. Now in the mixer, I'm going to route the output of all of these string elements into that group. So I'm going to drop down the output routing at the top. So you've now got 3 string elements routed through to the string section fader. So I'll solo that. So they're all on the one fader, which is great because we're going to add the compressor onto that. So this is the new version of the compressor. This is an insert effect, so dynamics compressor. And at the top we have the sidechain activation button. I'm going to turn it on. Things I'm going to do, I'm going to take my ratio up high, take off the soft knee, and stick the analysis onto peak. And we'll have a listen to this and check it out fairly soon. But I need to basically send the signal into the compressor from the kick. So over here on the kick channel, I go onto the sends, and we now have a new output possibility, sidechains. This lists the available sidechains that have been activated, and this is the one on the string section. So turn the power on, set the level to 0 dB. That's great. And now if I bring up the string section, I'm going to bring up the compressor. We'll see the kick punching a hole in the volume. So let's take it back to the beginning and have a listen. So you can see that occurring, you can hear it. I'll bring the threshold down just to exaggerate that. Let's bring the strings up just a touch to compensate, even though the auto gain is on. So you can see that it still needs to be lifted a little bit. So there's that very, very popular sound occurring. Very simple to do that. Literally with the new routing that's available in Cubase 4.1.